In this video, we're going to take a look at Daki Wakare, or the gut wrench, and this is one of the most underused yet powerful throws ever invented. And you can see where Judo and wrestling and Sambo all kind of meet in this technique. It's a very powerful technique. It's not very popular, and that's too bad because it's a great move. So just watch the video and enjoy.
What this is really old school judo. And it's funny, you know, like really old things, you know, like an old coach of mine, they described him as he's so old fashioned, it's cool. Well, this is one of those things that's so old fashioned, it's cool. And you can use it in whether it's, you don't see it a lot in judo anymore, obviously, but you see it sure in Sambo. You see this, and any type of grappling. We're going to show you, it's called Daki Wakare. Daki means to hug or to grab somebody, D-A-K-I. Wakare is W-A-K-A-R-E, means to separate your legs, and whip this guy over. It is very reminiscent of a wrestling gut wrench. You'll see the differences. We'll explain it here. We'll do both. We'll do the Daki Wakare, a couple of variations of it, and then the gut wrench. And you can see they're very similar in style. So what happens is, and here's another reason why you never want to be in high parterre if you're the bottom guy. Because you get a nice high parterre with your arms. See all the holes he's got here? Boy, he's asking for it because arm locks, look at these holes here, and all kinds of stuff. Places for Derek to grab it and really work him over. Well, that's what's going to happen, okay? It might have been a situation where they were standing, Goose might have tried a technique and Derek popped him away and drove him down or snapped him down. We got him down, but in any event, Goose is here on hands and knees, literally hands and knees. So he's in a high parterre and he's got a lot of room, and this is where it really is an opening for Derek. So the basic Daki Wakare, or the grabbing separation throw, or hugging separation throw, is Derek's going to be grabbing a near shoulder. So this is a near high shoulder. He's got to have this, okay? That's the near control. The far control is the far hip. Either grab as a wrestler's spiral ride, or you can grab the gi, the belt. But what you want to do is get the hip. So you've got a near control, which is high. You got a far control, which is low on the bottom man's body. Okay. Now, so he's setting him up. Now, what he's going to do, he's starting to hug. He's starting to control. When Derek drives in, he's going to swing his, in this case, right foot straight through this hole, right through here. So he will be swinging through here, and he will whip Goose over. Okay, I'll get out of the way so you can see it. So go ahead and do it. Bam. And it comes right on top of it. This is really old school judo because they used to score points for this in the original rules of judo back around 1900 or before. And it was a big throw. You see, you get some back exposure, but not total, but it's a big slam too. So when you do come in and you swing, it's a big movement and you whip them. So do it again and kind of come around sideways so Mike can get a different angle from you. Yeah, so you can see the whip. So you notice the near, high, and the far hip. Now, when he does this, when Derek does this, as he swings in, he hugs Goose right to him, and he whips him over. The momentum, the hip whip, a little hip action here. Watch his right foot slide straight through. That's the separation part. That's the Wakare, the separating of the legs. Okay, that's what that means. So watch him do it again. Bam, that's the throw. So end up in a nice controlling position. This you'll see more often in Sambo anymore because you're never safe in Sambo from a throw. You know, even if you're down, whatever. Derek can be starting this on his knees. It doesn't even have to be up. It can be down on the knees and drive through it. A variation of this, tall guys like me, I won't swing my whole leg through because my leg's too long. You're probably going to like this variation here, Eric. Watch what happens. So instead of driving his foot through, he's going to drive his knee. He's going to fill that hole with the knee, okay? And he's going to whip. So just watch what he does. He drives that and he whips. So instead of driving your foot through, you drive your knee through. And that may, for a tall guy like you and me, Eric, that's good. Nick, same with you. You might like that as well. So show that one more time, then we're going to show you a variation that Jim Schneeweiss showed me all the time. Bam. Okay, so it's the knee. In any case, you're filling that hole. Come back up here. You're filling that hole with something. In this case, it's the leg. And when it's a gut wrench, which is our head. But right now it's the leg, the knee, or the foot. In this case, it's the knee. Now, Jim Steinweiss, very good Sambo coach. We were working on this many years ago, and he showed me this. He liked to lace the near foot as he did this. He would either start it with there. He would usually start it with there. You start tying the lace, and he would often actually start from a down position. So start from a right. See, he'd start that near lace right there, and then he'd grab and tighten it. Now, what he would do, he would drive that knee through, and watch how Derek lifts with his left foot. He laces up and he slams him overall right over there. So it's a variation of Jim Steinweiss taught me, because he liked to lace on the near side. He did Sambo wrestling. He always said, shoelace to shoelace on the tie-up. One more time on that one. So if you like that one, that's a variation, guys. So from there, and you whip them right over, okay? Again, it's still Daki Wakare in the Japanese sense. We just call it kind of a variation of a gut wrench because it wasn't quite a gut wrench. Can you demo a gut wrench now? Now, here's where the gut wrench is really good. You're wrenching him right there at the gut, okay? And you can even start standing. My God, this is a gut wrench from hell, okay? Like a Greg Gibson thing, the first American to win a World Sambo title. What you would do then is dip your head through, and that hole, your head goes through the hole, and you gut wrench him over. So go ahead and wham, and that's it. You start that from a kneeling position. It's more of a breakdown. Catch him, gut wrench him. Okay. You notice instead of the leg going through the hole, it's the head. The head driving deeply through, catching.
So the key difference is the holding area for the gut wrench and the Daki Wakare.
What's that?
The key difference between the
key difference on a gut wrench, the hands. Gut wrench, you're wrenching them by the gut, right in the gut. Getting good square, gable grip, square grip. Make it painful in the gut wrench. Make it work. And a lot of times he's so worried about, oh, it hurts. All of a sudden you whip him. He didn't realize your head went through that between his arm and his leg. Okay, and it really is again a great one at that. Probably the best I've ever seen was Greg Gibson, the World Sambo champion of '81, I believe, the first American to win it. We'll show the gut wrench one more time. So out of a ride position, like a wrestler, a gut wrench. Okay, and then see how the head goes. Bam. So see, it's very reminiscent, very similar to Daki Wakare, except in Daki Wakare, we're driving the leg or the knee through, full leg or the leg, and if the gut wrench is just a good old gut wrench with the head. One more basic Daki Wakare. So let's start with this one to begin with, guys. Again, get a near shoulder, high on the near shoulder, grab that gi. That's those gis. Use that lapel. The far arm is on his hip. Spiral ride, grab the hip, the belt, whatever works for you to get a good grip. So you've got it strong here, strong here. Now when he does this, watch that foot drive straight through, whip him. See that separation between his toes, has his legs whip wide? You use that, your body slam. It's just a big whip. That's what it is, a big body whip. Daki Wakare, all right? And then we'll do the gut wrench a little later too. Good, middle, thank you.